Hello everyone and welcome to EverlastCyber. In today's video, we'll be going through the various network types you're supposed to familiarize yourself with before you take the CompTIA A+ exam. We'll be going through the various descriptions for the network types, the examples and scenarios in which they are used, and we'll also be sharing some key points about each of the network types. So we're going to start right off with the next slide, which is that there are 11 network types that you need to know. The first one we'll be looking at is the LAN, or Local Area Network. The LAN connects computers and devices within a limited geographical area like a school or an office building. Now, the key characteristics of the LAN includes that it covers a small area ranging from a single room to a building or a campus. Also, it offers data transfer rate of 100 Mbps to 1 gigabit Ethernet. LAN connections can be either wired or wireless. So for the wired connections, it makes use of the Ethernet cables like we can see on the right. And then for the wireless connection, it uses Wi-Fi to connect devices. And we can see a picture on the left where a wireless home router is used to connect various devices to the network. The LAN network can include switches, routers, access points, as well as network interface cards, and it can be used for sharing of resources like printers, files, application, as well as internet connection among the connected devices. LAN is essential for enabling communication and collaboration within a small to medium-sized environment, and it can also serve as a backbone to more extensive networks when connected to a wide area network. But for the purpose of this particular slide, we are just focusing on the local area network. The next type of network we should be looking at is the wide area network, or WAN. The wide area network covers a broad area like a city, a country, or even globally. Some examples of the wide area network is the internet as we know it, which is a corporate network connecting multiple locations. The WAN, unlike the LAN, it has lower speeds compared to the LANs because it usually uses satellite links or even leased lines. While they often go unnoticed because they are usually embedded everywhere in modern life, and because they are used to connect cities and countries and even space. So from providing remote access to a corporation's head office, it also can allow students to communicate with other students in different continents. The communication protocols used in the WAN network includes the MPLS, or multi-protocol label switching. It also uses the frame relay and the asynchronous transfer mode, or ATM. Some key points to note for the WAN, like I mentioned earlier, it is larger than LAN and MAN. It can be basic or hybrid with point-to-point networks over shared circuits. It is slower than the LAN, and it uses satellite links or leased lines because it is expensive. WAN is also scalable because it can allow organizations to expand their networks as needed to accommodate growth and also changing requirements. It is essential for organizations with multiple locations of remote offices because it will enable seamless communication, collaboration, and data sharing across large distances. So these are the key characteristics of a WAN network. The next one we're going to be looking at is the Metropolitan Area Network, or MAN. The MAN connects multiple LANs within a city or a large geographical area, and it is larger than LAN, but it is smaller than the wide area network. The infrastructure for this kind of network is wireless, Ethernet, and also fiber optic cables. These are the technologies that it uses for its infrastructure. The purpose of the MAN is for interconnectivity because it is designed to provide efficient and high-speed connectivity between various LANs located in different parts of a city or metropolitan area. The Metropolitan Area Network, or MAN, enables resource sharing like files, applications, and internet access across different buildings or locations. It also facilitates improved communication and collaboration among businesses, organizations, and educational institutions within the same area. Some examples of the MAN use is in citywide networks. It's used in educational institutions as well as corporate networks. There are a few advantages of the MAN. So the first one is that it provides high-speed connectivity, which is essential for applications requiring substantial bandwidth like video conferencing and large file transfers. It is also very reliable and it has a low latency, which is critical for real-time application. Cost-wise, for organizations within a city, a MAN can be more cost-effective than using a WAN, so it can avoid the high costs associated with long-distance communication. We know that for every advantage, there is also a disadvantage. So a few disadvantages of the MAN is that it requires maintenance, which can involve ongoing expenses. Also, setting up a MAN can involve significant upfront costs, especially for laying the fiber optic cables. So these are a few challenges that one may encounter while using the MAN network. The next network type is the PAN, or Personal Area Network. This is a small network designed for personal use for connecting devices that are near to an individual. The purpose of this type of network is to transmit data between devices without being necessarily connected to the internet. So PAN networks can be either wired or wireless. Wireless PANs are called WPANs because it uses the close-range connectivity protocols like Wi-Fi, infrared, and Bluetooth, while the wired PANs uses the Universal Serial Bus or USB and also the Thunderbolt. Some examples of the PAN network is the Bluetooth connections or tethering your smartphone to a laptop. Some key points for the PAN network are it enables synchronization of contacts, calendars, and files across multiple personal devices. The technology it uses is a Bluetooth, infrared, USB, or NFC. And also it provides mobility by allowing devices to connect wirelessly within a short range. It usually facilitates quick and easy data exchange between personal devices. Now, when you're using a PAN, you should ensure that the distance between the devices is not more than a few feet. If not, there will be latency and the connection will be disrupted. The next network type is the wireless LAN. So the wireless LAN uses wireless communication to connect devices within a local area like an office or a campus or even in the home. It uses high-frequency signals, lasers, and infrared beams to enable devices to communicate with each other without the need of electrical conductors or wires to transmit the data. This type of flexible data communication makes it easy for users to move around a coverage area without the need of cables to maintain the network connectivity. One point to note is that the WAN provides a high data transfer rate and it most often works in the 2.4 GHz band or the 5 GHz band. Some examples of devices that operate in the 2.4 GHz bands over a WAN includes the Bluetooth, cordless phones, Wi-Fi radios, and even the garage door openers we have at home. Some examples of the wireless local area network are the Wi-Fi connections or networks in our homes, in the cafes, or in the office. Some key points to note about the WLAN is that it operates on different frequency bands like the 2.4 or the 5 GHz bands. The security concerns are addressed with encryption using either WPA2 or WPA3. And we know that the WPA3 is more secure. The WLAN also eliminates the need for physical cables, and some other advantages are that it is easy to install and it makes the setup easier and more flexible. They can be easily scaled to accommodate more devices and users by adding additional access points. With the WLAN, users can move around within the network area without losing connectivity. And also, it reduces the need for extensive cabling, and this can lower installation and maintenance costs. Some challenges that can be faced with the WLAN is that it could experience interference from other wireless devices, especially if it is operating on the 2.4 gigahertz band. For ensuring the security of a WLAN, that is very critical, and this can involve using encryption protocols like the WPA2 or WPA3. The range of a WLAN, however, can be limited, so it might require the use of additional access points or range extenders in order to cover larger areas. The next network type is the Virtual Private Network or VPN. The VPN extends a private network across a public network, and it enables users to send and receive data as if their devices were directly connected to the private network. Some examples of the use of VPN is where remote workers have to access their company networks securely over the internet. Now, for the VPN, some key points to note are that it provides a robust encryption and secure communication, thereby protecting data from interception and cyber threats. It also helps to maintain the user privacy because it hides the IP addresses and it encrypts online activities. It also enables secure remote access to private networks, thereby facilitating collaboration and remote work. And lastly, it allows users to circumvent internet censorship and access restricted content. The next network type is the Storage Area Network or SAN. The Storage Area Network is a high-speed network that provides access to consolidated block-level storage. And some examples in which they are used are in data centers and enterprise storage solutions. Some key points of the storage area network are that it offers high-speed data transfer with low latency, it is scalable, it is reliable, it offers a centralized storage management, and the technology used in this network type is the fiber channel, iSCSI, SAN switches, and storage controllers. Some examples of the SAN network includes high performance because it offers high-speed data transfer and low latency, thereby making them ideal for performance-intensive applications. It is also scalable and it is highly reliable because it provides high availability and redundancy to ensure continuous access to storage resources, even in the event of hardware failures. The next network type is the Home Area Network. The Home Area Network connects devices within a home environment, and it allows for resource sharing and smart home integration. So, the Home Area Network transforms scattered networks in the home into a collective network that provides access to information at very fast speeds while ensuring that the necessary authentication is in place to avoid privacy loopholes. The home area network focuses on convenience and ease of setup, and it often uses wired and wireless connections as well. The next network type is the campus area network. It connects multiple LANs within a limited geographical area like a campus or a business park. And it is quite similar to the LAN in the operational approach. The only difference is the size of the network. So users who can access a campus area network with different devices often do so with Wi-Fi, hotspot, or even the Ethernet technology. Like I mentioned earlier, some places where we see this kind of network are in the university campus networks. And to use the campus area network, you have the ability to provide connectivity, both wired and wireless, between each of the buildings in the campus. The next network type is the backbone network. So this type of network connects various networks within a larger structure, like different buildings within a campus. An example for where the backbone network is used is in the main network of an internet service provider, where it connects different regions together. Some key points about this kind of network is the high capacity. It uses high-speed links, and it typically uses fiber optic cables for the connections. The next network type is the enterprise private network, and it is used by businesses to connect various company sites together. Some examples of where the enterprise private network is used is in a corporation where it connects its various headquarters with the branch offices. It is designed to support the organization's specific needs by providing a secure, reliable, and efficient communication and data exchange within the enterprise. The enterprise private network covers various geographic scopes from local areas to wide areas, and it is highly secure and is fully controlled and managed by the organization. The enterprise private network is designed to provide high performance and reliability with optimized data transfer rates and minimal latency to support critical business applications and services. It is also highly scalable, allowing the organization to expand their network infrastructure as their need grows, and it will also allow them to accommodate new locations, new users, as well as new services. So essentially, large enterprises that require a high level of control, security, and performance for their internal communications and data exchange will definitely go for this type of network. That's the enterprise private network for their use. I just also highlighted some of the key points. They are enhanced security, scalability, reliability, and control. That brings us to the end of the 11 types of networks that you should know before you attempt to take the CompTIA A+ exam. But before we go, let's just go through 5 quick multiple choice questions on network types and their answers. Question 1. Which type of network is primarily used to connect devices within a single building or campus? A. PAN, B. LAN, C. MAN, D. WAN. If we remember the explanations we've gone through, a PAN network connects devices within a very short range, typically within a few meters. A LAN connects devices within a single building or campus, like a school or an office. A MAN connects network within a city or metropolitan area, while a WAN connects networks over large geographic areas like cities, states, or countries. With respect to the question we have here, we'll be going with option B, the LAN. Question 2. Which technology is most commonly used for creating a personal area network? A. Bluetooth, B. Ethernet, C. Wi-Fi, D. Fiber optic. Bluetooth connects personal devices like smartphones, tablets, and headsets. The Ethernet is typically used for wired LANs. Wi-Fi is used for wireless LANs, while fiber optic is used for high-speed data transmission over long distances and is often used in MANs and WANs. So for this, we'll be going with option A, Bluetooth. Bluetooth is used in a personal area network to connect devices, like connecting your headphones to your smartphone or even to your tablets. Question 3. What type of network is designed to connect multiple LANs within a city? A. PAN, B. LAN, C. MAN, D. WAN. For this, we'll be going with option C. A MAN or Metropolitan Area Network connects multiple LANs within a city or metropolitan area. Question 4. Which type of network provides secure remote access to a private network over a public network? A. VPN, B. LAN, C. PAN, D. MAN. For this, we'll be going with option A. The VPN or private network. The VPN or virtual private network provides a secure encrypted remote access to a private network over the internet. Question 5. Which network type should you use to connect storage devices in a data center to provide high-speed access to data? A. LAN, B. SAN, C. PAN, D. WAN. So if we look at the question, when we see a question that has connection of storage devices, we should just think straight of the storage area network, which is option B. The SAN connects storage devices in a data center and provides high-speed block level access to data. This brings us to the end of the video on the various network types you should know before writing the CompTIA A+ exam. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and also hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified when our next video drops. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.